I'm Dr. Beth Brown. I'm an astrophysicist. I work at the NASA Goddard Space Flight Center in Greenbelt, Maryland. And there I work at the Data Archive Center, and I also do research on X-ray emission in galaxies, and I do public and educational outreach.
Dr. Beth A. Brown was a NASA astrophysicist with a research focus on X-ray observations of elliptical galaxies and black holes. She earned a Ph.D. in astronomy from the University of Michigan in 1998, becoming the first African-American woman to do so. Brown was born in Roanoke, Virginia, in 1969. She loved Star Trek and Star Wars. She graduated from William Fleming High School in 1987 as valedictorian. When a high school assignment led her on a trip to an observatory, she saw the Ring Nebula through a telescope, which she cites as the moment she got hooked on astronomy. She studied astrophysics at Howard University, graduating summa cum laude in 1991. During her undergraduate years, she completed 2 internships at NASA. While at Howard University, she played piccolo in several university bands. She joined Tau Beta Sigma in fall 1990. She earned her MS in astronomy from the University of Michigan and a Ph.D. from there in 1998. She was the first African-American woman to earn a Ph.D. from the University of Michigan's Department of Astronomy. While at the University of Michigan, she developed a 1-credit course in naked eye astronomy for students with no experience in astronomy. Her research there concerned X-ray observations of elliptical galaxies from the Röntgen satellite.
At Howard, I was an astrophysics major, but in real terms, I was more, simply physics major with a little bit of astronomy thrown in. And during that time, that's when I kind of discovered that I really liked astronomy, so I decided to go to a graduate school that had a strong program in it.
Brown joined NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center, GSFC, as a postdoctoral research associate with the National Academy of Sciences/National Research Council. She became a postdoctoral research associate for the National Space Science Data Center, NSSDC, in 2001. She transferred to the X-ray Astrophysics Laboratory in 2005, providing support for the GSFC XMM Guest Observer Facility. She was hired as Assistant Director for Science Communication and Higher Education for the Sciences and Exploration Director at Goddard. She also completed a NASA Administrator Fellowship where she devoted a year to research with Dr. James Lindesay and taught classes with Dr. Demetrius Venable at Howard's Department of Physics and Astronomy. Brown served as the Administrative Executive Officer for National Society of Black Physicists, NSBP, for 2 years, and was involved with the National Conference of Black Physics Students, NCBPS. Following her Ph.D., Beth Brown held a National Academy of Science and National Research Council postdoctoral research fellowship at NASA's Goddard Space Flight Center. Subsequently, she served at the National Space Science Data Center at Goddard, where she was involved in data archival activities as well as education and outreach. In 2006, Brown became an astrophysics fellow at Goddard, during which time she worked as a visiting assistant professor at Howard University. At Goddard, she was NSSDC's primary interface to such science archive research centers, SARCs, as the High Energy Astrophysics SARC at Goddard, the Multi-Mission Archive at STSCI, MAST, and the Infrared Science Archive, IRSA, at Caltech. She also helped to rationalize NSSDC's legacy holdings of astrophysics data in light of data supported at the SARCs, which are also to be permanently archived at NSSDC. At the time of her death, she was looking forward to a new position at GSFC as the Assistant Director for Science Communications and Higher Education. The American Astronomical Society has an award in her honor for a students with poster or oral presentations at the annual National Society of Black Physicists meeting. She is featured in the book, Women of Goddard, Careers in Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics. Brown died unexpectedly on October 5, 2008 at the age of 39 from a pulmonary embolism. Dr. Beth A. Brown, July 15, 1969 to October 5, 2008.
Another African-American hero.